Hello, everybody. Speaker, microphone. Good. Hello, everybody. Speaker, microphone. Good. Hello, everybody. Okay. All right. I feel ready to begin. That took a few minutes. Um, so how are you all? How is everybody? We are going to be doing a guided healing and activation today with Archangel Michael. And I did one a couple of weeks ago with Archaea Faith. And I'm eventually going to be doing one for every single one of the 34 archangels of the angel healing modality. You can find all 34 of them in this deck. And today we are going to be doing number 2, Archangel Michael. Beautiful, beautiful Archangel Michael of the blue, gold, and sapphire ray of divine will, power, and protection. Hello, Robin. Thank you for joining. Glad you're here. And so we're going to be doing a beautiful healing with him. And what he really wants to come through for, right? When you think of Archangel Michael, he is the most well-known archangel. And when you think of him for safety, protection, empowerment, right? And he shows up with a lot of blue and gold energy, really strong energy. And what he told me he wanted to work on today, and we're actually going to be working on this in the months of December and January in both my healing circles and my activation circles. But that is going to be around what we want to create in the new year. What we want to, and I hesitate to use the word manifest because what he really is bringing through is not sitting back and allowing things to come to us. It's being proactive towards what we want to move towards. Okay. But also letting go of the hustle, the forcing, the struggle. And so having that beautiful balance of being proactive, feeling safe, feeling empowered, and really moving towards what we want to create. So I don't know if you've been thinking about what you want to create in the new year. I'm always thinking about what I'm creating in the now. So maybe you already have something in mind that you're already working towards creating in the now. So we're going to be focusing on that today. We're going to be clearing anything in the way of that, as well as activating and empowering us all so that we can move into the new year already with that forward momentum. And if you think about it astrologically, the season of Capricorn starts around the solstice. And Capricorn is all about building structures, putting things in place, being proactive, being inspired, being motivated. So if you really want to take advantage of that energy, that beautiful energy that Capricorn brings, really the winter solstice is when we really start putting those things in motion. And I do think that Capricorn energy is also why when people get to the new year, people feel excited about building something new. And we don't always follow through. It doesn't always last, right? So the more that we can be proactive with really getting that energy flowing and getting that energy moving, the more we can take advantage of it. And I've got a Capricorn stellium. I've got my Sun, Mercury, and Venus in Capricorn. So I love that Capricorn energy when it comes around. And interestingly enough, today is the new moon in Sagittarius. So, not to get lost in the astrology here, if you don't understand the astrology, but it is fun to take advantage of. And Sagittarius is all about expansion. It's ruled by Jupiter. It's about movement. It's about big ideas. It's about higher ideals. And I also have a Sagittarius stellium. So these two signs, once Sagittarius season hits, I can kind of like take off running. So we're going to take advantage of that these two energies that we're in and that we're moving towards with Archangel Michael. Today, I'm going to be doing these live streams a little bit different than what I've done in the past, where it was a little bit of a free for all of like people putting in the chat what they want to add in and heal and clear. And those live streams were beautiful and they lasted a couple of hours and they were super fun, but we're going to shorten it and just like really keep it focused. And I'm really going to allow Archangel Michael to lead the way with his beautiful, strong, grounded, and empowered energy. And I do want to say one thing really quickly before we begin, that through tomorrow evening, I am offering 20% off of my one-to-one sessions, and also 15% off of my classes and my group sessions. And I never offered discounts on my classes. Like my Rahanni training that's coming up this Thursday, December 5th, 15% off. So if you want to join, take advantage of that. You use the discount, all one word, light codes at the checkout. You can always reach out to me with questions. I also have an angel healing training coming up February, I believe it's February 2nd for level 1 and then level 2 in early March. So if you want to hop on board those, I also have my channeling level 2 coming up January 13th. So if you already have some channeling experience and really want to work more deeply with your guides, work more deeply with the angels, the ascended masters, some gods and goddesses, some galactic guides and the unicorns. We really do a deep dive in that class, and I absolutely love it. It's very high frequency and fun. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to turn on some music. So let me do that. And please, those of you who are here live and in the chat, will you please let me know how the music is, how the sound is? Can you hear my voice along with the music in the background? I'm just going to wait a moment till I get a heads up. It sounds soft. Kitty, is it the music or my voice? I have a feeling it's probably the music. Yes, can hear. Okay, can hear me and music. Okay, and Robin says I can hear both. All right. I think I'm going to leave it at that then. Or should I turn up the music? Thank you, everybody, for your patience as we get this all worked out. Okay. I think I'm just going to leave it as is because, okay. If there's any sound issues, okay, turn up music a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, turned it up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. If you need me to adjust anything sound-wise, let me know, okay? So I've already set up a sacred space, but I'm going to bring you through it quickly to get into the energy of healing and activation. It's really important to set up this sacred space. And I think back to when I was really learning how to do energy healing, I always wanted to skip this part because I was like, let's get to the healing. But this sets the stage. This is where the healing happens, is in this sacred space, okay? So let's begin by coming into our hearts. Really, in this heart space is where so much healing happens. We need to come out of our thinking mind into our hearts. So let's do that right now. And let's go ahead and lengthen our breath. That helps us to become present. So just lengthening the breath. And then from here, we're going to create a beautiful golden column of light. And I like to start from the heart chakra and send golden light downwards through our body, down into the earth, sending those golden rays all the way down to the earth, connecting in with the core of the earth. And then we bring that earth energy back up through those golden rays. And that begins the healing as well. I already feel more grounded and more at peace just by doing that. And then we send golden rays of light upwards through the sky and the stars, and we connect in with the light. We connect in with divine wisdom, unconditional love. You can connect in with the great central sun, Father Sky, Source. I like to connect into all of them, right? And then see or intend or imagine that beautiful column of light going in both directions. Each of us is in this beautiful column of light. Make it nice and wide. And from here, we're going to call in, we're going to invite in Archangel Michael. He's right here. You can also invite in your guardian angel or angels to be with you. If you don't know who they are, that's okay. You can still invite them in. They'll help to hold space. They'll help to just be a loving presence if you like. All right, so let me see where Archangel Michael wants to begin. Okay, he's bringing me to what I mentioned in the beginning. What would you like to create? What are you moving towards? And just bring it to mind. It could be a state of being. It could be something physical. It could be something with your career. It Could be something with a relationship or something financially. And if you've got a few things you're working on, you can come back to the replay and do this on each one. But go ahead and focus on whatever is really present for you right now, what's really calling in your heart. And as you bring it to mind, he's going to release and clear anything that's in the way. So if there's somewhere that there's a part of you that feels like it's either not possible or you don't feel ready, or maybe it feels far away or separate from your energy, just bring it to mind, because as you bring it to mind, it's going to clear. It's going to clear with these energies coming through. It's not to bring it up to sit there and wallow in what's standing in the way. We're clearing all of that. And you may feel it lift. You may feel it clear. You may feel it release. If there's some part of you that feels like what you're working towards is possible for others, but maybe not as easy for you, or it's harder for you, or it's not possible, just allow that thought to move through, because you will feel it begin to do that. And I can already feel this beautiful empowerment coming through. I can already feel, maybe you can feel it too, how our energies are expanding. And you know what else I'm feeling is some more grounding coming through, because when we move towards what we want to feel grounded. We want to feel empowered and expanded. So I can already feel that that's been happening. Okay. So he's letting me know, he's saying, what fears do you have around this? As you bring them to mind, they will release. If there's a part of you that has been trying to move towards this for a while, and you feel like I'm going to use this word in quotes, failed, or you haven't been able to create it or manifest it, and so it brings up some fears, just let those fears come up and move through. You're a new person each and every day. And if you're doing work like this, your frequency and vibration is constantly expanding and lifting. You're constantly aligning with higher timelines. Maybe you've got another fear around it. You can bring it to mind and let that go. A common fear is maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I can't do it. So if that resonates, just let it move on through. You can create anything you want. It's always within us. Sometimes we just kind of need to clear some things that are covering up our own light, that are covering up our own possibility. And that's what we're doing. Okay. So we're doing a bunch of clearing in the beginning, and don't, just allow it to happen. Don't feel bad that we're doing this. This is common, right? I do this all the time. Because what it does when we do all this clearing, it allows our natural light to expand and burst forth. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're doing a bunch of clearing, and then we're going to be really anchoring in those higher vibrations. Okay. So now, as you think about what you would like to create moving forward, either now with this new moon or in the new year, is there any part of you that feels disempowered around it? As you bring that to mind, more empowerment will come through. That disempowerment will release, and your natural state of empowerment will expand. And I'm already feeling that happen, and I'm actually really feeling it in the solar plexus chakra. He's having me stay on this disempowerment a little longer. It's taking a little longer to clear, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe, okay, he's having us cut ties. He's saying maybe there's something in the past that has caused you to feel this disempowerment. Maybe it's something subconscious, or maybe it's something conscious that you know of and can think of. Either way, it doesn't matter. What he's doing is releasing those energetic imprints, cutting those ties, clearing those disempowering energies. And I can really feel the energy expanding behind the heart and behind the chakras. That means those old energies are being released, and our natural empowerment is expanding. Okay. Good. Okay. So I'm feeling a lot more grounding coming through, and a lot more stillness, because as we release the fear and the disempowerment, what naturally comes through is a deeper sense of stillness, a deeper sense of confidence, and a deeper sense of trust. And so that's what he's starting to amplify now. More grounding, more stillness, and more trust. The trust is a really important piece. And it's something that we don't often think of, but the difference between trusting And not trusting is huge when it comes to our energy field. When we don't trust, we feel anxious, nervous, we want to control more. So we're letting all of that go. We're clearing all of that. Moving into a deeper state of trust with what we want to create. So if you're thinking about what you want to create now with this new moon, and also in the new year, just allow that trust to settle in. Allow that deeper sense of peace and that stillness to anchor in. And so for those of you who are just joining, we're bringing to mind something that we want to create, something we're moving toward, something that we want to be more proactive with. And we've done a bunch of healing and clearing around things that are in the way. And we're anchoring in a deeper sense of grounding and empowerment, a deeper sense of expansion. And what I'm feeling coming through, and this is natural, when our energies expand, what naturally comes through is more wholeness. Which is a beautiful thing for creating the life we want. It helps us to be stable. Feeling whole helps us to feel stable, not only be stable, but feel stable as well. And with a stronger energy field, it's easier to create what we want. Okay, beautiful. Let me see where he wants to go. Okay. All right, he wants us to anchor more deeply into our Earth Star chakra. So our Earth Star chakra is below our feet. It's the chakra that really connects us to Mother Earth. And as we more deeply anchor into that chakra, this energy field that we've created can, it's stronger, basically. It's easier for it to stick around. It's easier for us to hold on to this energy. And so as we really connect into that Earth Star chakra below our feet, I can feel this energy field that we're creating strengthen and expand, almost like a balloon. And he's bringing my attention now to the upper chakras. So if you want to expand those as well, if you can visualize it, or you can just intend it. If you don't know how to visualize, just intend. And what we're doing is expanding the energy up there as well. Having a strong connection to those upper chakras and to those higher realms. Because it's from this connection below and above that we really create ease and flow. And so now he's wanting to just do some clearing through the chakras. And it's not really about clearing anything in particular, he's saying to me. He's just clearing out any dusty bits that apply to each and every one of us. So if there's something that you want to bring to mind that you're still feeling around what you want to create, something that you want to clear and heal, you can just bring it to mind. And if there's nothing that's coming to mind for you, don't worry, the healing and the upgrades are happening anyway. And now he's letting me know if there's any overwhelm around what you want to create, we're going to clear and release that. Moving more into ease and flow. Moving more into a deeper sense of trust. A deeper sense of peace. A deeper sense of mindfulness and presence. Our life is lived now in this present moment, right? Yes, there's things we want to create, and that's what we're working on. But there's also the now moment is really where that creation happens. It's being present here in that now moment. I know you already all understand that. So as he's bringing through this deeper sense of thoughtfulness, mindfulness, and presence, we can make, what's the word? Conscious choices. We can do things right the first time. Okay, let me see where he wants to go. Okay, I'm feeling a beautiful sense of relaxation coming through. And so what he wants to amplify that even more. So let's just go ahead and release any stress or tension. We're going to go ahead and release any fear around timing with what we want to create. Clearing any sense of rushing or impatience or feeling like it has to happen now. That's the pushing, the struggle, the hustle. That's old energy. We're not there anymore. We're in flow and alignment and divine timing. So I'm feeling the heart chakra open up even more. But there's something else there. Okay. It's a fear of being left out. A fear of what we want to create not coming to fruition. A fear of missing out. I'm feeling all of that kind of bind up our heart chakras. And these are natural human emotions, but we don't want them, right? They're just going to impede us. So we're letting that release. We're letting it go. Clearing any of the forcing, the manipulating, the fear of not being in control. And as we do that, I can feel more relaxation coming in. There's like this deep sense of relief from our heart chakras. It's like, whew, yeah. that feels better to just be proactive, but also very relaxed. Okay, good. How's it feeling for everybody? You know, those who have been here since the beginning, are you feeling a lot more clarity and inspiration around what you want to create? Maybe you're feeling more ease and flow around what you want to create. Maybe it feels more possible. And I can feel that's where the energy is going. The energy is feeling really strong now, and it's just continuing to expand. I talk about this a lot in my one-to-one sessions where we'll kind of reach a tipping point where we've done a ton of clearing. And naturally, it's like then the energy just, I talk about it a lot like being like a balloon. The balloon is just in the expansion phase. So that's what I'm really feeling here. Okay. And okay, beautiful. Robin says very relaxing. Thank you. He wants to clear just any negative perceptions, any negative expectations, still, if there's any self-doubt or just doubt in the universe, things like that, we're clearing those. And just allowing that trust and that possibility to expand more in our 6th chakra and throughout our whole energy field. Okay. All right, so he's anchoring in some of those higher frequencies, and I'm going to be doing an activating tone. But first, let me just let you all know what he's anchoring in more deeply. These are already there, and we've already been anchoring these in, but even more so, feeling grounded, feeling peaceful, feeling centered, feeling empowered, feeling inspired, feeling excited. I like that one. I love that emotion. Now he's anchoring in a lot of light. So if there's something in particular that you're wanting to feel, bring it to mind. You can also bring to mind this thing you're wanting to create. You can see it, you can feel it if you like, imagine it, or even just set an intention. And he's just anchoring in a lot of blue and golden light. I'm going to bring through an activating tone from him. Okay. From here, we're going to give thanks to Archangel Michael for being with us today. Let's bring our attention back down to our Earth Star chakra. Really anchor in down there. And bring our attention back up to our heart chakra. Feel that expansion. Feel that shift in energy. And for those of you that have come in late, you can go back to the beginning, or if you were here the whole time and want to do this process on something else, you can do this over and over again, or you can even do it on the same thing and you will clear different layers. So we did a lot of healing, a lot of clearing, a lot of activating, and this is beautiful for this new moon in Sagittarius. It's beautiful for this upcoming new year to really move into that creative mode, not just sitting back and hoping things are going to manifest and pop up like magic flowers, which they sometimes do, and we welcome those. But sometimes we need to be, oh, hi, Tom, lovely to see you. Sometimes we need to be a little more proactive. So you can come back to this at any time. And like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing, so Archangel Michael, I already did Archaea Faith a couple weeks ago. You can find her. Today we did Archangel Michael. And I'm going to be going through all 34 of these archangels. And they're going to be interspersed with some of my other videos where lately what I've been doing is just bringing through one guide at a time and really going deep with them and just allowing them to take us through a healing process and activation process. So interspersed with the 34 archangels of the angel healing modality will also be ascended masters, gods and goddesses, some unicorns, some galactic guides. And I'm going to try and do more of these live streams. I want to set up one day a week, have a certain time so that people can rely on that and show up. And I'm just not sure when that's going to be. But if you want to join me on those, keep an eye out. And I think it'd be a fun way to create some community and do some of these healings and activations together as a group. And then also just a reminder that I've got the holiday savings going on through tomorrow night, Monday, December 2nd, where you can get 20% off one-to-one sessions and 15% off group sessions and classes. And I've got my Rahanni Level 1 training and attunement this Thursday. Can't wait. So thank you to all of you who have joined me live. Thanks to those of you who have joined me on the replay. I'm grateful for all of you just being here, sharing your light, sharing your love, sharing your positive energy and your vibes with this channel. And I will see you all next time. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful new moon in Sagittarius. Okay? So much love, so many blessings.